Alright guys, what is going on? We are out here braving the elements to get the supercharger put back on the Audi. In the rain, in the cold, making it happen. So we've got intake manifolds on, fuel rail on, the fuel pressure gauge, or the fuel pressure sensor and plug both broke. Super disappointing. I have it on there, stainless steel zip ties holding it on, so we're just gonna leave it like that. It shouldn't come unplugged. I kind of made sure of that, but yeah, we are braving the elements today. It is pretty cold, stormy out. See all the leaves are on the ground now. Trees are dead now. So yeah, we're just out here. I'm about to grab the supercharger. We're gonna throw it on and tighten that thing down, get all these vacuum connections put on. I got to replace this line here. I got one that I pulled off the Jetta actually a long time ago. That should work, so just 90s into the connector there. And yeah, we are on the home stretch, guys. Once we get that on, we'll hook up the coolant lines to the supercharger, make sure this stuff is routed properly, and get the stuff on there. So yeah, exciting. Currently I am actually grinding off the tab. I thought I did a good job of it when I had everything apart. However, I did a quick test fit with the pulley and the belt, and it does need a little bit more grinding on that little nub that sticks out of the block. Needs to get removed so it doesn't rub the supercharger belt. I didn't grind enough, so right now I am actually doing that. I have my die grinder with my extended shank. It's a carbide burr double cut. It's like the oval cut one with the extended shank. I think it's like an 8-inch shank, and it fits just perfectly down in there and removes aluminum so fast. Starting to get a little sunny, that's nice, but yeah, it just makes it pretty easily. So yeah, just grinding that piece down. Everything else is basically ready to go. A little bit of water got into those intake manifolds just because it's raining out, but that's fine. Not enough to hurt the motor. We've got new gaskets here. Those ones were sitting in oil, so this thing was just drinking oil. I wonder how fast it was leaking oil, with oil coming out the back side of the engine. I think hopefully it was the oil filter housing. If not, I'm not sure. We'll have it addressed when we take the car to get the clutch done at some point. And then yeah, just drinking oil through the PCV valve and through the supercharger. I think that will solve a little bit of that oil consumption problem and poor running condition. That'll mess with the map sensors being bathed in oil like that, and also the intake air temperature sensor. I think that's what it was, like near the inlet on the throttle body. So yeah, we're just getting that stuff ground down. We will get that finished up, then we can go ahead and throw the supercharger on, and then plug up any lines that we need to hooked up to the supercharger and stuff, and then we can start moving on to getting the front end put back on, as well as the cooler. So yeah, getting it done. Alright guys, so there is that little nub right down there. Of course it's not going to focus on that, it's going to focus on the pulleys, but you can see I removed enough to make it about even with the backside of the pulley there. So we have plenty of clearance now. We have about 2 or 3 millimeters of clearance and a whole pile of aluminum shavings down there on the bottom of the engine, so I have to clean that up. Also the radiator as well, geez, painted it. But yeah, so that is done. We've got good clearance there. Now we can get the supercharger, we'll throw that on, make sure everything is out of the way that we need out of the way. We've got the new breather here, put that back here. All of the plugs, make sure those are out of the way as well. And yeah, I think we can bring it over. Sorry for the noise on that thing, it's super annoying. Alright, so that took freaking forever. As you guys can see, it rained while I was doing that, so that was annoying. But we got it in. It was really hard to get the supercharger and the throttle body to rest over this line. Nothing was really cooperating. I think we got it. I'm hoping that that bottom little breather hose from the PCV that goes into the supercharger, I hope that lined up. I had it in its little notch, so hopefully it's good. What else? We've got all of the plugs plugged in, all of the vacuum lines besides this top one that goes to this. I just need to transfer over that other line. Everything else is on. We are just hoping and praying that everything lined up underneath the supercharger. Well, mainly just that vent hose. I had it in its little notch offset, so it's coming up. Everything looks right on the supercharger. That looks like it's sitting there right. There is no gaps between any of the ports, so I think we're good there. We have our 034 boost tap here, and like I said, I previously ran a vacuum line through here, down, and then it comes up here, and then I can do whatever I want with it. This is just so I have an easy access point, so I don't have to be digging under there with it. So yeah, everything is on. We are getting real close. We got that tab ground down on the block, so now we can put the belt on. I'm probably not going to do it today. I'll do it another day, but we got all that stuff done. Super excited. Super freaking cold out here. We're going to call it a day, and we will see you on the next video, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe not. It's supposed to snow tonight, so we will see. But anyway, we are making good progress and super pumped. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you on the next one, and peace.